right, we're going to begin our journey in text-based Python using a library called Turtle. And some of you saw that in EduBlocks, but we're going to actually use that now. And we're going to do that in Replit. We're going to go back to Replit for a little while. So when you go into Replit and you create a new REPL, it's important that you choose the option Python with Turtle. If it doesn't pop up here for you, you can just start typing Python, and then Python with Turtle is the one we want. So if I choose Python with Turtle, and I'm going to call this Intro to Turtle. Okay, I'll create the REPL. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is delete all of this information that they've given me. I'm just going to delete all of that, and we're going to start ours from scratch. What we need to do first is import the Turtle library, just like when you imported the random library. So we're going to say from Turtle import star. Now, when I type capital letters, you need to type capital letters. When I type lowercase, you need to type lowercase as well, because Python only recognizes certain commands. So for example, in here I have lowercase turtle. But if I want to create a new turtle, so let's say if I call my turtle Crush or Speedy, or I can call him George. It doesn't matter what you call your turtle. I like Crush because I really like Crush from Finding Nemo. Now, when I create my turtle called Crush, I need to use a capital T, and so do you. And notice we're putting parentheses because turtle is a function. So if I press run, it doesn't show my turtle. So let's see if we can say crush.shape. So let's create a shape for Crush, and let's make him turtle shape. There's my turtle. So when I gave my turtle a shape, that showed him up on my screen. Okay, what if I gave him a color? So notice I'm saying every time I want to change my turtle, I have created an instance of this turtle, and I'm saying for my turtle instance, I want to change his shape, and I want to change his color. So the color I want to make my turtle, I'll make him green. And there's my green Crush now. Okay, so there's a lot of things you can do with your turtle. One more thing I want to show you is how to make your turtle go faster. Now, right now, we haven't asked the turtle to do anything, so the speed isn't change anything yet. Okay, so let's add some comments. I want you to say, creating the turtle and its attributes. Okay, so this created the turtle and gave it some style, if you will. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is draw. I'm going to draw a little bit with Crush. I'm going to give Crush a command. I'm going to say, Crush, I want you to go forward. And since this is a function, I need to give this some argument. And the argument I'm going to give this function is to go forward 100 pixels. Okay, if I press run, and because my speed was so fast, he went quickly. If I take away the speed, I'll just take away the speed. I want to show you the difference. It was a little bit slower. If I make him go forward 1,000, it'll make it a little bit more clear. You can see how slow he was moving, but if I add the speed back in, it went so fast we couldn't even see Crush move. Okay, I'm going to keep him on my screen, so I'm going to make this 100. And I am going to ask Crush to turn. So I'm going to say crush.right, and that's a function as well. It's actually called a method, but we won't worry about that right now. It's a function, and the argument I'm going to pass in is how many degrees do I want Crush to turn? So if I say 60 degrees, let's run this and see what happens. He turned 60 degrees. You can see which way he's facing now. So now if I ask him to go forward again, There we go. If I want, anytime in here, I can say, well, I want to change the color of Crush now. I don't want to make it green all the time. So let's change it to red and have him turn to the left 60 degrees. And we'll go forward again 100. Okay, let's see how that runs. There we go. He turned red and started drawing in red. Okay, that's enough to get you started. There are more resources in the lesson. Use those resources. See what else you can make Crush do, and follow the directions for the assignment for today.